I don't care how it works, how random it works. The reverse gamble is real and it's signalled, and they win. Now, just had an amazing amount today again. Some days it's all gold gambles and the scales are tipped, and the reverse gambles you won't see one win, so you get one or two places because the bookie shifts things around and we catch him on both sides. People think the bookie uses the same thing every day. And so why it's a favourites day some days and why it's not. We start to eat into our profits, but we can do that. It's massive profits. You can't eat into profits when the favourites are winning, good for them. But they're losing more than they're winning. And you cannot catch back up on favourites once the bookie shifts the scales. These reverse gambles start coming in. People hate it because they're on the favourites. Nahraan reverse gamble here. Fave gold, strong. Criminal, wasn't it? Yeah. King Al. And then you've got week, the 2, the 13, the 1, 3. So it looks like the backing market this time, because it's always with the minority. The minority is 2. That's majority. But these two might get a place, one of these. Might even win again. Let's have a look.
I guess newcomer, horse who's had a couple of starts, due into stall 2. We're waiting for Cajole and Breakdancer to complete the lineup. Stuart Machin to call them home.
Last one moves in. That's it, all 13 of them in. They're off. Very slow to get out. That's the way it is with the pink sleeves. This, the AtTheRaces.com Market Movers Novice Stakes. White-faced Time Turner leads under the judge first time, steadying the pace going into the turn. Cajole in the red, white and blue is handy. From a wide draw, Criminal in the red and black has worked over to go prominent and press for the lead. And they're 3 abreast as they pass the 7. National Park in the dark blue chasing the leading trio. Followed further back in the field by Raidveld in a striped jacket. Midnight Ravens in midfield, the blue and white up the running rail. Couple lengths further back to King Al in a white and green jacket.
Naharaan's gone off, reverse gamble, signal on the off. King Al stays, reverse gamble.
By Nahraan in the maroon, and then further back to Bevy and Fabuleux Duclos and the slow starter. That's the way it is at the tail. Approaching the halfway point, white-faced Time Turner narrowly ahead, shadow to the far corner by Criminal. National Park then on the inner of Cajole, a couple of lengths to Raidveld to Midnight Ravens. Then King Ali races wide of Frank Stamper in a hoop sleeve jacket. Breakdancer in the stripes of green and yellow bustled along ahead of Nahraan, further back to Bevy and Fabuleux Duclos, and that's the way it is. Heading towards the top of the straight, just outside the 2, Criminal, the black cap alongside Time Turner. Cajole Blue Cap has got clear sailing moving up to challenge. National Park, the grey, waiting for a gap in behind. Then Redvald and Midnight Ravens. Cajole now away to the left, moving through powerfully here. National Park is giving chase. Nahraan in a maroon jacket is running on from the rear. Cajole being nudged out. National Park keeping the filly honest, and over the top with a lunging late run, Nahraan. And Nahraan got the message late on to edge stablemate Cajole out of it. National Park close up in third, then Criminal, Frank Stamper and Redvald.
Very strong through the line, that winner. Nahraan, head bowed low. Big old horse. Wins by a length from his stable companion. Cajole, National Park, not been beaten far in third. I'd suggest it might take a while for Sheen to pull this lad up. You often see them go sort of midway down the back straight. This lad's probably going to go most of the way down the back straight, swinging wide, and he's rattled home, Jan.
He hasn't. He might do a lap of honour, taking that much pulling up.
About 12 to 1 reverse gamble there.
Hit a level sort of playing field. He just took off, didn't he, up the straight. Now, whether the ones in front were stopping, you'd still have to be impressed with it, wouldn't you? Now, he was weak in the market, was he? Very easy to back.